Hey friends, I'm Frinny, aka Friend the Human,
And I'm Slapper.
and this is Vibes and Delights. I did that on my first try. Ooh, I'm pretty fucking hype, y'all.
You're getting good at this.
We get good, but we did spend the first 3 minutes muted, so so that's something. And then Slappa fed me a mint. He fed me a mint, and it's like a special mint because this is a special episode.
This is the 50th episode.
It is the 50th episode. Oh my gosh, what a special episode. Not only did your bitch get her hair did, okay, can see scalp, braids mad fresh, edges gone, but it's okay. But no, like I'm really happy though because I did the thing again. I pulled like a very visible like patch in my hair right there, and it was making me feel really self-conscious because every time I turned my head during the Reddit Rainbow or during Vibes and Delights, like I was just like, you can see the divot in my hair. If you saw the divot in my hair, no you didn't. Okay, you're anti-black if you did and you pointed out to me. I am black. I get to say it, all right. But no. Seriously, I'm really excited to have my hair done. I start my new position next week. Not only is it our 50th, which is super special, we're like halfway to 100. So it's like, whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, chicken on a bear. And I'm just really excited to be here and just be with you guys and listen to us while we fucking ramble while we're high off our asses. This is also a special episode because we've been working with a local shop here in Texas. Like, we technically live in DFW, right? And the shop is in Grand Prairie. So we live in Dallas Fort Worth, and the shop is in Grand Prairie, Texas. Grand Prairie is just really close to Arlington, really close to Six Flags, okay? We've been planning an event for July 27th, and we've been spending a lot of time at the Cannabis Shop. And we've been trying out free samples of Wyatt Purp product, which by the way, we have a code for. And then we've also been sharing about all the snacks in the Discord. Join the Discord. Wow. Your chair was more vocal than you were.
Try again then, bitch.
Why? I didn't used to have to ask you to try again. 50 episodes too much for you. Damn. Well, I've been talking about the other snacks in the Discord.
Join the Discord.
Join the Discord. But I've been sharing with y'all like the Doritos snacks. We tried the Doritos the other day. They were crazy. They honestly just tasted like Doritos. Like there was
an off-brand Dorito.
Like maybe, like for real, like but it was really good, and it looks like it would be very easy to fuck your shit up.
Yeah, I would just, it's like a little snack pack size bag.
Yeah.
I would just eat that whole bag.
Yeah, you can fuck your shit up because they just taste like straight up Doritos. And then we have these like special mints. They're only like 2 milligrams. It's for like the people who might not have the ability to handle some of the stronger ones. You know what I mean? But I'm excited to be helping plan this event. And so just check out Instagram for more information on that. I've been posting about it on TikTok and on YouTube and on Facebook. So definitely just reach out if you have questions. And honestly, I can't wait to see you there on 7/27 in Grand Prairie at the Cannabis Shop.
Since we've been over there so much, we decided we would record part of this podcast at the shop. So that'll be coming up in this episode.
Super exciting. I already asked people to share their stories with us in the Discord, outside of the Discord, and because we're working with Wyatt Purp, I asked some of the goyles over at Wyatt Purp to send me their stories. I'm really excited to just have a community episode, honestly. I want to tell your stories. I want to tell you my stories. I want to tell you a story that we found on Reddit too that we'll get to in a minute. So I was approached to help with this event by the people over at Wyatt Purp. Well, technically they reached out to Slab, and then Slab, and I was like listening, like, what y'all talking about? I hear y'all talk about me. What y'all talking about? And so it was exciting that one of our people over at Wyatt Purp reached out to get us involved. And it's been a really good relationship. I'm so excited to talk more about our future with them, as well as just hanging out with buddies and just being creative together. It's been pretty great. One of the people over at Wyatt Purp sent us a care package, which we're gonna unbox like right now. I've been waiting for 2 days to open this shit. I'm excited. I'm excited. Baby, give me the package. Bring me my hammer crunk. So I'm really hype. It feels heavy. I'm like trying to. I don't know what's gonna be in here. Oh, oh, oh. Why are you like this? You're being dangerous. Let's get dangerous. We've been watching a lot of DuckTales.
Quit making me laugh.
Never.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta use the serrated part, baby.
It's not serrated. Okay.
You remember that shit we were watching? There's a new cook-off show happening right now, and like there was this bitch who was cutting something, and like she wasn't cooking with the serrated part. She was cooking. She was cutting
like the like
with the back.
worst chefs cooking show.
I don't know.
I remember that one being pretty funny.
That shit was funny, but it also made me feel nervous because I'm a better cook than that. At least I got the basics down. But anyway, so that shit was funny. So I'm about to open this. Oh my gosh, is it upside down? It's up. Oh my gosh, there's like so many syrups in here, guys. Oh my gosh, there's like mango. Ooh, mango flavor is really good. Fun fact about mango and getting Swifty 420 style, right? Mango actually makes your high a little higher. You know what I'm saying? I see grape here. What is that? I see some strawberry.
It's just mango and strawberry.
Oh, so okay. Mango and strawberry. I see there's some rolls. Oh my gosh. There's all kinds of stuff here.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
There's
Dang, man, there's so many. There's some flour here. Some THCA flour.
horchata.
Ooh, horchata. Yo, you remember that one time I had horchata? Do you remember?
Which time?
No. Dante's Inferno. We're gonna smell these. Remember? Okay, I remember. I have a funny horchata story. Okay, this one time, whenever I was pregnant, our sibling used to pop my back every single day because my back was hurting, bro. Well, I wanted horchata, so they took me to go get horchata, and as soon as we got in the car, I spilled the horchata in my car. And you know what's even worse? I had just gotten the car detailed earlier that day.
Oh,
Remember?
I remember that day.
So we had a clean car full of horchata in the middle of summer, and we tried to get it out. Oh my God, we tried so hard to get it out, but it just smelled like hot horchata in there for a long time.
Was that the Scion?
Yeah, it was the Scion.
Bro, we put the dirtiest, grossest smells in that car. We did a crawfish boil once, and we tried to get rid of the leftover crawfish by taking the cooler with them and taking it to a dumpster. But someone decided to just put it down a sewer drain.
Oh, dang. I
shit
forgot about
stank.
that.
And when we opened the cooler and like dragged it out, it like dripped on the inside of the trunk.
Oh.
We had to get it cleaned like twice.
Oh, man. And then it got totaled. Okay, so on our daughter's 1-year birthday, on her first birthday, I was already pregnant with our son, and I had to get shots in my butt cheeks, but that were steroids to help him along and to help maybe stabilize me so I didn't go into early labor. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting downstairs waiting for Slap to come back with our daughter because they were supposed to go get ice cream. They never came back. They came back in a cop car because somebody T-boned our little Scion, and then left the scene. Our daughter was in the back seat of the car, and those people fled the scene. Our car was not drivable, and it was crushed. I have the picture. Hopefully, Sapa is sharing it. But woo, we had some times in that Scion, bro. I got some gummies here, some strawberry, blueberry lemonade, and assorted. What were you gonna say, honey, about that car?
Oh, that was it. It's just a lot of stinky things going on with that car.
Oh man, and you got into an accident in that car, didn't you? Remember those teenagers hit the car trying to. Oh my gosh, there
Oh,
were so many terror stories.
that was probably the worst time with the car we had. Even
Right.
worse than the Murano.
My parents asked me once if I wanted a car or if they would buy a house. They bought the fucking house, but that's the kind of car I wanted.
You said the car. They were like, you know what?
Yeah.
We're gonna get the house anyways.
Yeah. And back then it was actually, you know what? I think my parents asked me a couple times actually, because the first time it was a Saturn Sky, and then the second time it was a Scion TC, and both times I did not get what I wanted. But when I turned 18, my dad asked me, "Do you want to go get LASIK surgery or do you want to go to South Padre with your choir class?" I went to South Padre. I didn't go get
You
LASIK.
probably made the right choice.
Probably, but also I bet you it was cheaper.
Yeah.
Probably. But yeah, I hear a lot of horror stories about LASIK. Anyway, but we got one more thing. Oh, what's
What is that?
this? Cannabis concentrate. Mmm.
I don't think I've ever had this.
Yeah, actually, I don't think I know anything about this.
We'll have to ask them exactly how to use this. Because I've never used this type. That's crazy.
Right. Well, that's exciting. And besides, we like learning shit here. We're going to learn something new all the time. My dad always used to tell us, always be getting a wrinkle on your brain, right? So we're going to get a wrinkle on our brain about this because that's crazy. It's like crystals. I'm really excited to see what it is. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for all of these goodies. I'm so hyped and I'm so excited for this episode and the stories that we're about to hear. I'm excited to read y'all's stories too, if anybody sends any. I'm gonna retell a story that I told on YouTube, on the YouTube Reddit Rainbow. I remember back then when I first started that, I was like, I'm gonna tell a story for YouTube, I'm gonna tell a story for TikTok, I'm gonna tell a story for for Instagram, just different stories to post on all of the platforms, like maybe do short stories. Bruh, no. None of none of it. Not one. Not one. I was just like, this is hard work. It was hard to put the slides together. And then it was just like, I had to make the videos, I had to edit them down. And I was just like, I'm not doing all of that. I'm not doing all that shit. So I just started posting the same stories across the board. I was trying. Okay. Oh, man. So, in the spirit of this week's episode and our special 50th episode, we're going to do a callback to one of the first stories I read on the YouTube channel for the Reddit Rainbow. I'm not sure I actually read it on the Reddit Rainbow on TikTok, but just know that if I have, y'all finna hear it again and again because I'm gonna post it on TikTok later too. So let's jump into the story called Oh my gosh, that shit is hitting. Am I the asshole for letting Am I the asshole for letting me in-laws have some of my special fudge and causing them to spend the weekend? Grab your vibes and your delights and let's jump in and find out if they are the asshole.
Can you be the asshole by letting someone eat some edibles? Maybe if you don't tell them.
I'd say that if you knew where I would be Let's just read the story since I already have like a biased opinion about it. All right. So, what's your verdict? Just based
I'd
off of it.
say they would be an asshole if they just gave it to him without like they're like, oh yeah, go eat that, go have fun, it's delicious, you'll love it.
Okay.
So as long as they don't do that, I think we're good.
I think we're good. All right. So, my in laws always tell stories about when they were young, how we are young. How they went to Lollapalooza and Burning Man before it got all commercial. I've always wanted to go to Burning Man, but not anymore because I heard it's for rich people. But like, I've always wanted to go.
I wanted to go and I thought it was just like a party in the desert, and then
Yeah.
I found out it was like a weird art thing, and people are like just doing
Dune.
art, and there's music mixed in, and I'm like, I don't, and it's in the desert,
Mm.
and like the sand there is a special kind that like will slowly destroy you from the inside.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
So I'm good on that.
And I think that's where that one story was with the koala and the herpes. I'm pretty
What?
sure. I guess we'll come back to that another time. Oh my gosh, I have to find that. Okay.
The more I hear about Burning Man, the less I like it.
But you know what though, real quick, I always thought Burning Man was like the equivalent of what our friend likes to talk about, Lost Lands. Like it's like super dinosaur, like super steampunky, like rave situation. But like I also just want to be around a bunch of people who also like dinosaurs and dressing up in steampunk shit. That's what I thought Burning Man was, but the more I learn about it, the less I want to go there. And anyway, so back to the story. I like hearing stories about their good old days. They are amusing. My favorite is how my father in law missed seeing Nirvana in some dive bar because he had never heard of them. Oh my gosh. I make my own edibles and they are pretty strong. We don't have kids yet, so I'm okay just leaving them out without a warning sign for my wife. My edibles should carry a warning label. Don't make any fucking plans for a while. What is a while? What does that mean?
Some amount of time. You can't specify how much time, but
Oh my gosh.
sometime in the future you will be high still. You don't know how long.
Oh my God. My in laws were over this weekend. They said they wanted to try my fudge. I said they were welcome, but that they should try just a quarter of one of my fudge pieces. What the hell kind of fudge he made?
Why are you cutting them so big if a quarter is enough?
I'm just like, how big are they?
Right.
Dang, I didn't even think about that. And
Like-
also, what is his tolerance?
That too. Fuck.
Like, oh my gosh. Talk about warning labels.
If I was making my own brownies or fudge or whatever, I definitely will cut the pieces into the size of like I'm eating this and getting high. So I feel like maybe cut your stuff smaller next time.
If a man wanted to, he would. You know what I mean? Like, I would say I would cut pieces for me that were for me, right? And I would put them aside. And then I would make pieces for the rest of the family, like maybe for you and my sister or something, and they would be a certain size and you would know what to take from there. So I'd say it's more of an issue of him not separating them properly, but also his wife knows and is used to it. They're not used to having people around, but at the same time, they are used to having people around. I don't know, actually. So like all my logic just got thrown out of the door by my own logicking of the logic. Like I don't even know what to tell y'all. I don't even know how you would do that. If you're a connoisseur or have dabbled in making in making edibles and sweets and stuff, let us know, like, is it possible to do that, or is it like a lot of control and machinery needed, like on a professional level, like our friends over at Wyatt Purp, or somebody who supplies the cannabis shop?
Like for the dosage?
Yeah, like how would you do that? Like, would
I'm
it be
pretty
a dosage
sure
thing?
you with like baking, you make it with butter or oil, so you would just know how much. Hmm.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
guess it would matter how much you put into the butter or oil.
Hmm.
So
All right, so that's what my wife usually. So he said to take a quarter of one piece, and that's what his wife normally takes, and it is enough to have a great night, but still be able to function the next day.
okay.
So my in-laws decided that they were old school cool. I'm sorry. And I was shining them on. So he was egging them on, and they each took a full piece. Why? That's messed up. That was Friday
Well,
night.
he's definitely not the asshole. He warned them.
I mean, but did he? He
Yes.
was like,
Only take a quarter of this piece if you want to do shit tomorrow. That's what he
but he
said.
also said he was egging them on.
No, they thought that.
Okay, he said shining them on. Am I,
Isn't that what
have I
that
just
means?
been, that's what I thought. What does it mean? What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Magnets.
Magnets. How do they work? Miracles all around us.
All right. So that was a very unexpected twist, but it said like one of the first things that popped up when I looked it up, which I was right, it does mean that you're egging someone on, which is like you're poking them in order to get a result out of them. That's what it means. But the first thing that came up was that it is racist in meeting. That I don't I was like,
How?
apparently that's what they used to say to black people, like, yeah, do that thing, but then knowing that they would get in trouble because it was a white man telling a black man to do something that they would get in trouble for. So like like a white man telling him to drink at a white fountain. That's what it is. And like that's
Wow.
what that specific phrase was used for, was egging on black people to do stuff that a white person could get away with, like, purposefully setting them up for failure,
Uh,
I guess, is all that. Just that took a really wild turn. Holy shit. Anyway.
that's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, so okay, but he was egging them on. I don't, if you want to keep that in there, that's on you, honey. I feel like this episode might be a little more chaotic than all the others, but I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. Anyway, but so you're still saying that he's not the asshole, even though he was egging them on, though.
He was not
That's how
egging
we
them on.
started this whole.
They decided they were cool and I was shining them on. They thought that. They took it like that. He was straight up warning them, hey, if you want to do anything tomorrow, take a quarter of a piece.
Oh, so I read it like he was
You thought
like,
he was egging them on?
yeah, no, they thought he was egging them on.
Or like being like you couldn't handle it.
Oh, dang, that is crazy. They didn't move from the couch till Saturday.
Oh my god.
So remember, so they each took a full piece, and that was Friday night. They didn't move from the couch until Saturday afternoon. They had plans that went sideways, and I'm not sure that's my fault. They literally took 4 times as much as I recommended. My wife is upset with me, and so are my in laws. They ended up staying until Sunday when they felt normal. I tried to explain that the cannabis I grow is stronger than whatever they're used to from the 90s, but I'm still in trouble.
I'm with him on this one. He warned them. They took all of it.
So the top comment is, not the asshole. You had a warning label. You told them to only try a quarter. They are adults. They should know to control themselves. And blaming someone else for their own mistakes is just shitty. Yo, you right. All right, commenter. All right, commenter. That's why you number one. That's why you number one. I need a round of applause. Good. You did a good back job. Pat yourself on the back. Skiddy up, up. But oh my gosh, you know what's like funnier still about this story?
Hmm.
We just did that shit. We just did that shit, didn't we? We like there was like I have the picture here, but there's like these purple gummies from like Trey House or TRE House or something. They're also Dallas local. And it's like he called it like purple Urkel or something, and then he warned us as he walked out of the doors, um be careful, some of those are pretty strong. There's one that's like he gave us like a bunch of samples to try, and there was one that was called Silverback, which is like 150 milligrams, and I was worried about that one and was like, ooh, we should take that on Friday when we get out of podcasting, right? And then so we took that purple Urk, bruh, and we were like, oh, my body feels really nice.
It started so good. It was so nice.
It was so nice. Like it was a happy Monday. I played balloons, like the Tower Defender game. I was chilling. We went outside. Like I was like, you know what? I feel pretty good and I feel good enough to go to bed because like I have a hard time sleeping, right? And like I made a drink because I always make one drink before bed. I was outside cooling down and I sipped my drink and I was like, I should go inside. Sapa was like, hey, I'm gonna go lay down. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna write it out. I'm gonna write it out. And then Slap went inside. He gave me a kiss on the forehead, walked inside. I like took one more sip and I was playing my game or something. But I just remember I was like, oh, I need to lay down. I was done. Like, and I admit that we had those Doritos. We had a couple of the mints, you know what I mean? And then we like ate that gummy, bro. I don't even remember the next day. Like, I don't even remember the
We
next.
woke up feeling the same way
Yeah.
we went to sleep. No change.
Man, and like, oh man, all day too. I don't think I had another gummy, which is unusual. Like I usually try to like I have one right after work. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it was like 10 o'clock that we even started thinking about smoking some more or something. Like we were just absolutely stoned. And then oh man, and then I finally felt hungry. Oh, the munchies had me in a chokehold. I think I ate all day. Oh my gosh, I was so hungry. And this one time at the Barbie movie, we met some people and she saw us putting some in our drinks at the movie, right? And so she was like, ooh, I've tried that before, let me put some in my drink. And I was like, okay, sure. And then I made sure she knew exactly what it was. I let her read the label. I told her, just be careful because it is so easy to like to get fucked up like you done drank a lot. And she was like, it's okay. I've done this before. And I was like, all right, homie. And then she got like a little dollop, just a little bit, right? And even I would have said that would have been the right amount for someone, right? Who hadn't tried it before, but she said she had tried it before, so I trusted her, you know what I mean? So we get out of the movie, like so she sips on it. It's like halfway through the movie, and we're like, hey, if you're still cool, do you want to hang out? So we go to this like little Mexican food restaurant that's like in the same parking lot as the movie theater. And so we have a couple shots, we have like a beer, I have a drink, and then her boyfriend is like chilling with us, and then all of a sudden she just gets really loud, and like it's very obvious that either that shit's kicked in, or maybe her like shot kicked her just a little farther over the edge. Man, it escalated so quickly after that. Like she was just like, we're really good friends now, aren't we? You're not gonna kidnap me, are you? And I was like, oh, it is time to go. It is time to go. And so me and my sister like paid our tab, and then we said goodbye to the boyfriend, and the boyfriend was like, I'm so sorry. He was so distraught, he was so shook, he was like, please don't hate us. And I was like, no, you're good, but you know, she need to go take a nap, and make sure you feed her later. Because she fucked up, bro. Man, so yeah, be careful on what you're eating. Be careful on making sure that you're in a safe environment, just in case it's a little stronger than you think it is. But yeah, well, I can't wait to hear what y'all have to say. I can't wait to hear your stories. And do you have any stories? Maybe like the only story I think you've ever told me was like your 21st birthday when you like drank and like woke up outside.
Yes.
Yeah. You never did nothing crazy?
I was a sheltered kid.
Okay, but I was a sheltered kid too.
Yeah, all right.
What do you mean?
I feel like I was more sheltered than you because your parents gave you money to do things.
Oh, I wouldn't say they gave me money, but they definitely took me places or dragged me in others.
I didn't have a curfew because I wasn't ever out the house.
Oh.
Let's put it that way. You had a curfew because you were let out to do things.
Not really. I had a, oh, I guess I went outside to play, and then we ended up just going to other people's houses because it was a nice new neighborhood and we were safe. I guess you're right. You didn't have no internet curfew.
What's that?
Oh my god, that was so loud. Anyway.
I think the first time we had syrups, we didn't even like comprehend how much we were taking.
Yeah.
We were going to Pride in Denton,
Mm.
and
Mm.
our friend got in the car with like a juice bottle, and they were like, "Here, try this."
There's pictures. I'll send you the pictures. I'll make sure you have the pictures. But like, it was just me. I was just sitting there. My makeup was so spectacular. I had my little cute backpack on. My tattoos was splayed. I looked fucking cute. But child, my eyes was not open, but they was open wide. Okay, they was open. I was looking at stuff. I was enjoying the things I was looking at and thinking good things about. But I was fucked up. And then somebody caught me being really high and just like snapped a few pictures. So I was like, oh, just like staring out to the side. And then I was just like, ooh, you got me. You fucking caught me. Oh man, that was good times though. Good times. Oh my god. Well, there's more stories to be told, so I can't wait for the rest of this episode. Hey guys, and welcome back. So we're here at the Cannabis Shop, and this is Travis Neal, the owner of said Cannabis Shop in Grand Prairie. Go ahead, Travis, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Travis. I own the cannabis shop here. in Grand Prairie, and it's right on 360, right by Chaps Burgers. You should definitely come check us out. You know, and
I think there's a Schlotzky's nearby.
is there Schlotzky's right there too?
I do be loving me some Schlotzky's.
Everybody likes some Schlotzky's, of course. And we got everything you need. So it's in good laughs and customer service, you know.
And how long have you been here?
8 months so far.
Yeah?
8 months.
Travis, how old are you?
I'm on record.
Yeah.
At 32 years old.
Oh, you're 32.
32.
Look at us out here doing it big. Okay. Well, I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to have you on the show.
Thank you.
And I'm like super, super excited for the event that's coming up too. What brought the event to mind anyway? Like, what even started this?
I mean, I can't take all the credit. I'd like to, but Michael, partner with us with Wyatt Purp, and shout
We'll
out to
be
him.
seeing Michael later. We'll see Michael in a minute.
He helped me plan the event and get it going, just to bring awareness and, you know, bring some education to some people and some new customers, and just share what we got with some people.
Hell yeah.
So.
Well, so Travis just heard the story, okay? Am I the asshole for letting my in-laws try my fudge, right? So tell me, what were your thoughts about that?
She's definitely not to blame. You know, I would have pushed them if they thought they were hard and can, you know, old school smoking, you know, give them 2 brownies. Give them a very good lesson. So, no, I think it was, you know, good for them to learn that lesson. The old folks.
Man, I was like really sad though. He said that though his wife was upset at him too, and I'm like, why didn't you stop your parents? Like,
No, yeah, that was all their fault.
Right, it's everyone else's fault.
They gave the warning.
Well, do you have any stories that you have?
I had one story I was going to tell.
Okay.
And it's not a good story, but it's a good one.
Is there a trigger warning to be had?
No.
Okay.
But I inherited this dog from my wife. She has this dog. It's a great little mutt dog. I'm not a big pet fan. I'm sorry for everybody out there that don't like dogs.
Oh, we've done episodes on cats and dogs about how we just don't care for like.
Don't like them. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Michael's a pet fan, so.
Oh, we have a cat, but
He has a cat.
we're definitely cat people.
Cat
Okay.
people, yes. But no, she has a dog, and I had cookies that I recently got from this place. There's some nice cookies, like 6 of them. You know, there's at least. I mean, it's been a while, but I mean, a lot of dosage. I mean, at least 600 milligrams, maybe.
Oh my life.
Total. And our stupid dog got into those cookies, and it's my fault and everything. They were accessible because of me for the dog, and she ate these cookies, and we weren't home. We come home, and she's just in her little bed or whatever, and like it's me and my wife, and my wife loves this dog like a child. And the dog was just kind of like a seal, only using her front legs and just dragging behind her. Like,
oh no!
At first we were laughing. It was just like, "Are you okay?" And then she was like, "Oh shit!" Like she's fucked up. And sorry, can I say something?
Yeah.
And she was fucked up, and we thought like she got bit by a snake outside
Oh,
or mushrooms.
shit.
We had no idea. We never thought that was it. You know.
Right.
So we immediately take her to the vets, and they said it was either Adderall or weed. And most likely weed and stuff like that. So it found out it was weed, and we left her there overnight. My wife was freaking out. Like,
oh my god!
I thought the dog was dead. I mean, gonna die and it was fine. She would have slept it off like
She would be all right.
But it's her baby, and they did an IV, and it's just a perfect example. Pets are just not worth the little bit of companionship you get.
Oh no!
They're either getting into shit or pissing or shitting everywhere. And it's just, I don't think it's worth it. I really just don't think it's worth it to me.
Sounds like you really feel.
Yes. Yeah. She got into some rat poison one time.
Oh my gosh!
And did not die.
What the fuck?
It's just crazy. So
yo, what the hell?
I think I'm cursed to have this dog forever. So.
Are you okay, buddy?
No, it's not. It's the only thing that's bad in my life. If I didn't have that dog, I have a perfect life. So.
Bro,
That's like,
I am tickled.
it's the only thing we fight about is that and the temperature in the house. The dog, and the temperature.
Oh my gosh, that's absolutely hilarious. That's so funny. Honey, do you have anything to say about that?
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
He's
gosh.
usually way more talkative.
Oh man, one time the kiddos did get into someone's. One time we
Damn.
but they got into like the drawer that they shouldn't have been in, and they both had like one each or whatever, or like half of one. It was like the Warheads, Sour Heads, or something like
Damn.
ribbon.
Yeah. How old are they?
They were like 5 and 4, so like
Rock on.
they were old enough to get through okay, but damn, my son, he just came downstairs and I just knew something was wrong, and then I was like, honey, did you eat the candy that was upstairs? And he started to cry, and I was like, it's okay, just gonna go to bed,
You're stoned.
just let me know when you wake up and I'll make you something to eat, baby. I was like,
Oh, God.
I felt so bad, but yeah, sometimes they just be getting into shit that they shouldn't be getting into. But I guess they gonna learn today.
Last time they touched that candy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they don't go in my room no more. Well, what are you excited about for the event then?
For the event, it's going to be a great event. We're going to have games you can play so you can win some stuff. We're going to have cheap deals here throughout the store and sponsored with Wyatt Purp, who is a great company. He's got a bunch of products he's going to showcase that we're also going to have deals on. And it's just going to be a great awareness, awesome day. If you want to get a good haul of shit for cheap and meet some people, like, come on down. We got some awesome barbecue that's going to be there. Some, again, games and, you know.
And you guys, like, oh my gosh, like, the knowledge that these people share, like, I always learn something new, whether it's new shit that I need to try, but that won't make me wake up, you know what I'm saying? Or if it's just something as simple as just, what's the difference between, like, THC, A, and P? They know. I don't know. They know, you know what I'm saying? So come down and ask them questions, and ask us your questions, because I know that we were talking about it in Discord and we posted it on TikTok. It finally stuck, and it might not have the views that I wanted, right? But it's still up there. And people were saying that they were so thoughtful. Like, they were like, oh my gosh, thank you. Like, now I know. You know what I'm saying? So that's really exciting. So tell us your questions in the Discord. Join the Discord. Thank you. You filthy animal. What's with you? I know you are. Anyway.
That's my fault.
But ask us your questions though, because like it's really interesting and knowledgeable. And weren't you also got to meet with some of the people who were pushing for a greener Texas. Tell us a little about that.
Yeah, just kind of leaders in the industry of just hemp and just trying to keep what is the laws in place that are going on right now, and lobbying with the correct people and communicating with the correct people with a common goal, you know. So hopefully it is not just a one-off, and like we meet again and move forward and kind of work together, versus a lot of states have banned together and done some things. Like now, Texas have been little separate tribes, you know. So we're trying to kind of connect all the tribes and all kind of work together. So it's
Do you like
great.
King of the Hill?
I've seen it. It's been a while. It's
okay. I was gonna say, like, we love cartoons here, and like, there's like this one episode where, like, you know, he works at Strickland Propane. He like propane and propane accessories, and like there was this one time where Buck Strickland and the other big propane boys in Arlen banded together to work together in order to make a profit, but then it was racketeering, and it was really, really illegal. And so when
we want to do it the legal,
right,
for the record again, we want to do it right.
Right, yeah, it's like absolutely, it's all legal here, okay? But he's just a wealth of knowledge, and we have more knowledge coming and more stories to tell. I'm so excited. No, so y'all say hi to Travis in the Discord.
The Discord.
And then I can't wait to see you guys on July 27th here in Grand Prairie.
Not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
You're talking about Holla, Juvenile. You know that song, Back That Ass Up?
Yeah.
25 years this year.
Is that how old that song is?
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck? Is this how we're starting out?
That's awesome.
Dang.
That's what I was thinking when you were saying holla. I was like, dang, girl, you look good. What you make?
Hey y'all, oh my gosh, so we're back and this is Michael with Wyatt Purp. Wyatt Purp is the company that I'm always never shutting the fuck up about on our Discord. Again, join the Discord. But y'all, oh my gosh, they like gave me this basket. They just give me all of the cool goodies and all of the things that I don't even know what the fuck half this shit is, but I'm so excited to have you here, Michael.
Thanks.
So tell us about yourself. How long you been with Wyatt Purp?
About 6 months, so fairly new to the company.
Oh, what? I didn't know that.
Yep. And about 2 weeks being on full time, actually.
Really?
So
Wow.
It was a long time coming, but I'm happy to be here.
Okay.
So.
And so.
And I've been doing a lot. I mean, these past
Yeah,
couple
like
weeks,
that's what I was gonna say. Like, man,
so many
I've.
connections, so many new friends made.
It's me.
It's like the stars have been aligned meeting this lady. And just like this little event, it's like the biggest little event we got going on.
Right. I was asking
happy,
Travis,
too.
like,
It made me
what
happy.
made y'all think about the event? What made you think about it?
It's just an idea, like a little collab that we just decided to put together, and I think it was actually canceled at one point.
Oh, wow.
And then I said, what's going on here? And he's like, okay, well, we'll put it on. And,
Ooh, Travis
we
laughing
just-
in the background.
That's what happened.
we just,
Oh,
We talked
no.
back into it.
it was like good vibes. Everything has been good vibes.
Yeah.
Like anybody that I've like called or made a connection to with regarding to this event has been happy. They've been like all for it. The barbecue man, I can't wait till you all meet him.
Yeah.
He's quite
Y'all, I
he's
heard.
a character, and
He sound like
knows
somebody
his-
uncle. He sound like somebody uncle.
Yeah.
He had the shoes, child.
Yeah,
You said he was trying to hit on people.
Careful with your mom. Careful with your mom.
Oh
But he
my
knows
gosh.
his food. Oh man, it's so good. He brought us a little sample plate. We showed him where he's gonna park, where he's gonna set up.
Barbecue chicken, barbecue
He's
brisket,
very happy to be here.
Oh my
So
gosh.
much good food's gonna be here. So
Hell
I'm
yeah.
excited for that. I know you're all excited for cannabis products and all that good stuff, all the good flour and all that good stuff.
Hell yeah.
But I'm excited for the food.
Yeah.
I'm a big food person. I thought I knew how to cook barbecue, but Eminem, he knows how to cook barbecue.
Okay. Okay.
Not the rapper.
No.
His company.
Hopefully we'll have the banner just like right here. And but like, oh my gosh, like it sounds like we're gonna have so much fun.
Mhm.
But and you're right.
Oh, yeah.
I've like had a good time with you, with Travis, with meeting. I can't wait to meet your wife, like this is like part of my family now, you know what I'm talking about. But also like the doors that it might open for myself. Like I've told my people all the time that like if this could open the door for me to like market or start running other people's social media, that could be really big for me. Teaching this is a lot of work, you know what I'm saying? Like people think I just roll out of bed and I go to work, and I do. Okay, I do. But you're always on. When you're selling yourself, when you're putting yourself out there, you're always on. You're always trying to be what's hot in the streets. So like this is hard work, and so to be in the know, to teach people, that is so wonderful. So I'm excited to do it for you guys. I'm excited to help you guys do it yourselves, because you can lead a horse to water. You know what I'm saying? But or is it you can teach a man to fish? I don't fucking know.
You give a man a fish,
Yeah.
and he'll eat for a day. But if you teach a man a fish, he'll fish forever or something.
We going
I
fishing.
missed the end of that. Song.
Yeah, we going fishing. Him give. Hey, listen, the vibes are delightful right now.
Yeah.
Do you feel me? Like we know about the fish, okay? But still, y'all feel me? Like this is so good.
And the ribs.
And the ribs.
Chicken.
And the fish. No,
I
I'm
kinda
kidding.
want fish now.
I love someone else.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, guys, super exciting. But so we just told that story about the fudge. What do you think about the fudge?
Yeah.
Was he the
I think-
asshole?
I always tell people less is more. And you say, I think Travis said two pieces. I think, you could start off at like a half or a quarter.
Yes.
Someone like my wife's very little, and she tries a little Wyatt Purp gummy. She'll eat a corner of the gummy when she's having troubles with like menstrual cramps or headaches.
Ooh, yeah.
It's a relief. I'm not saying it's a medicine, but it provides a relief where she could eat, she could function, she could, be around in the house and have a good night's rest and sleep comfortable.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. So y'all know in the Discord channel, there's a whole channel that's dedicated to the Red Wars, okay? The Red Wars be fucking yo bitch up. And that's why sometimes I just don't make content because a bitch is hurting, okay? That shit hurt. And so I was mentioning that we were trying some another local place's gummies, and we were sky high out of there, okay? It started as like a good body high. Something I would recommend. The gummies that we took were way too strong. Like we were high for like a day and a half. But like, and like, remember the purple thing, we like were so high, right? But like also it might be good for people who were having a lot of like cramps when you're having trouble sleeping. Like maybe it can help with a lot of things.
Yes. So it helps alleviate cramps, right? It provides a relief. It allows you to get a restful night's sleep, right? You can sleep throughout the night instead of like tossing and turning and just hurting. I don't know what it's like necessarily, but stomach pain, right?
Yeah.
Uncomfortable. It takes that
And
away.
then some.
It provides a relief.
Okay. So is that guy the asshole then?
I think so.
You think so?
I think so. I mean, I think so. If you know that they're super strong, you can't just like.
You gotta understand your power.
Yeah. It can be. It's kind of a dick move a little bit.
Yeah. Dang.
But
Okay.
it makes good stories at the same time. Like there's a time back in the day like where I would enjoy doing that. Like,
Damn.
Getting someone to eat a little bit more and just to see how like messed up they are. But that's not always the right thing to do.
True. We all were like piece of shit kids at one point.
Less is more. Less is more, I always say, especially with all these new products. One gummy of mine is 10 milligrams. Another gummy might be 1,000 milligrams. So you really got to read the packaging on what you're looking and what you're consuming and ask questions while you're here about all these products. And,
especially because they got that kind of scare going around right now. So just be safe out there, guys. Be knowledgeable. Ask your local cannabis shop guy in Grand Prairie, okay? Ask your local guy. Be safe out there, okay? Yep. So you said you had a couple stories for me, like a first time.
Because we were talking about food, and this kind of like a little party going on over here with all these products that we've been trying over here. But we were
so much stuff.
I was at a Christmas party. Everybody's drinking, having a good time. My friend made little mini muffins, little tiny muffins. And he said that they were strong, so I stayed away from them all night long. And I'm glad I only ended up eating one. But,
not glad.
Maybe not so glad at the end. But I regret it all, really. But, so we were drinking, having a good time, and everybody was doing like a little cheers with the little mini muffins. So I got up, I grabbed a muffin, and I said cheers, and then we ate it. That ruined my world. I was really high for 2 days.
Oh no.
Just bed ruined, similar to someone in that story. It just ruined my world. You have plans for the next day.
Damn.
We go shopping with mama, or we
No.
go fishing or something like that. These these days we got soccer games going on Saturdays. Like I
Oh,
can't
shit.
afford to do that.
Dang.
It'd be a day ruiner. I'm an early riser. I wake up at 5, so
Oh my gosh.
something like that. I would wake up at noon.
Oh my
Wake up at noon.
gosh.
My wife was waking up like, "Are you alive?"
Oh, you're alive.
I'm like, you know, just like,
Oh no. Oh
I'm here,
baby.
but
Oh
it
no.
ruined my world. And it was just one little tiny little muffin, but he made the muffins with a liter of distillate, which
What's
is way
that?
too much.
What is
You
that?
know, super potent oil is what it is.
Oh my gosh.
So
You said a liter?
yeah, he said that's what he said.
Oh my
I
life.
wasn't there when he made it, but just one little muffin. Weekend ruiner. Just
Ruined. Oh my gosh. I can't even.
Yeah, you really gotta be careful when consuming the edibles, and ask about them. Ask what you're consuming. You know.
And also trust the people, okay? Don't be stupid.
Yeah.
You ever did something stupid like with some flour? Like I remember the first time I used a gravity bong. I remember the first I don't remember, but I remember the universe and understanding how time worked. I would think it was a gravity bong and his name was like fucking Bob or something, and it was like made of glass, and like they made it yellow. They yellow walled it. I knew it was gonna suck.
Ooh,
I
yeah,
knew it was gonna suck. I fucking knew it. I knew it. There's a picture of me out there somewhere where I am just out of there. I'm just asleep.
Nice.
I'm just like
I'm gonna picture
asleep.
out there somewhere too.
My gosh, like that's destructive.
I
Ugh.
created GB3.
What's that?
It was made out of 5-gallon water jug, and it had 3 hoses.
Oh,
And-
oh, I understand. Gravity
So,
bong.
yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
That's the perfect description.
Yeah.
What you call it,
Yeah.
Medusa or
So I made
Cthulhu?
that. My friend had attachments. This is when I lived in Colorado.
The Hydra.
So my friend, he had attachments called like a tornado, which cools down smoke as it spins,
Ooh.
and a couple like little bubbler attachments on a
Ooh.
1 gram bowl piece. So we could pack it real
Yeah.
fat, right?
Yeah.
And we brought that to a festival.
Oh.
And the cameraman was going around, so somewhere in a magazine I'm in a picture with the GB3.
Oh, what?
Yep.
Nice. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Which
I've
I-
only.
you know,
Go ahead.
Which I happen also to be in a music video at the same
What?
festival too, in Modest Yahoo.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That is crazy. You'll have to tell us what that is, and we're gonna like play a clip of it. Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
hilarious.
My wife won tickets to the Weed Stream while we lived in Colorado, so he did a little pop up show at the pop up festival in South Park, which is in Fairplay, Colorado, and I'm in the video in the front. So are all my friends right there in the front. It's called Surrender, and it's on a Weed Stream. I don't know if they're still around doing their thing, but that's what you look up on YouTube, I guess, to find that. video. You said you're gonna pop it up, right?
Hell yeah.
But
Hell yeah. Dude,
yeah,
what
it's
the
pretty
fuck?
cool. I'm sitting right in the front, like I'm smoking a big doobie.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be lit.
My friends that are there, you'll notice the people that were first there in the beginning of the video aren't there at the end of the video, because they're tripping on mushrooms.
Oh.
And he couldn't handle it, and so he left mid song, I guess.
Mid video.
So yeah, mid video, I guess. You know.
That's funny.
So
Yikes.
little funny story to the video that most people don't know.
Wow.
You'll notice he's Ratter. You'll notice Ratter is in there in the beginning, and then he's not there.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, you're gonna point
That's why.
you're gonna point all that out to us so we can make sure it's like, thanks, Red Arrow. Like, hell yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. That's insane. Oh my gosh. You ever have one time have it
Have you ever?
Man, shut the fuck up. Okay? Anyway. You know.
If you could, you had a dream.
Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, no, I was gonna ask, fuck me, bro. I can't remember. Um, oh my god. Um, oh yeah. How long have you been smoking? You've been like smoking for like since you were a kid. What was your journey like?
I guess since 16, 17,
Yeah.
something like
Did
that.
your parents
yeah.
ever catch you?
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
caught
yeah.
me. And then they walked me around the neighborhood, and they were like, "Oh, this is where you get high, don't you?" I'm like,
They
"This is
called you
not-
the fuck out,
This
bro.
is not where I get high.
Where do you
The
get
funny thing
high?
is, like, we would get high like with their friends, like our friends, like at our friend's mom's house, you know, like we'd be smoking over there, chilling, like.
Hell
It
yeah.
wasn't in the weird house around the corner. Or
Yeah.
the rundown street.
God
In the
damn.
dirt field, it didn't happen like that, you know. But
I remember one time, like there was that one time with the gravity bong that I remember. I was
Ooh.
already in my 20s, right? But like one of the first times I ever
Yeah.
smoked or whatever, it was a steamroller. And it was like the first party that I was ever allowed to go to. And I think I was like 14, maybe like it was like 8th grade. We were about to go to high school, right?
Yeah.
And so we were like, I like talked my parents into letting me go. They met the parents. The parents were serving the parents spiked punch, but my parents were like, "Fuck y'all, we finna go get some fancy ass food at a really expensive restaurant now that we don't have our kids with us, right?" So like my parents were like, "No thanks," and like dipped, but they were like basically making sure that everybody at that party, the parents and the kids, were mad fucked up, right? In hindsight, that was probably a really bad party. I could have gotten in a hurt anyway.
Yeah.
But like, so I remember I went back and we were watching cartoons, and then they started smoking, and like it was a really familiar scent to me, which I later found out was because my dad smoked all the time. Like I found his weed stash one time, and it was like at the top of the closet, and he like pissed me off, and so I gave a bunch of it away, like a shit ton away to I called my girlfriend over, and I was like, "He's making me wash dishes or something fucking stupid," and then I just gave her like a palm size of just like some green, and then like he came home, I did the dishes, he comes home, and he was just like, you been in my room? And I was like, "No, daddy, I just washed the dishes." You know what I'm saying? And like, so he had no way to ask me about it or nothing, but I fucking knew what it was, and like I gave that shit away. But this one time though, we went to that party, which was super dangerous in hindsight. I was sitting back and we were watching cartoons, and they bring out this huge gravity, or like this huge steamroller, and it's like made of glass, and it's like the size of my fucking arm, and somebody had to like light it for me because I didn't even have the titties to hold it up, right? Like, so somebody had to like fucking yeah, the thing was enormous, like, and like I was very small back then, and so somebody had to light it for me, and then they wouldn't stop lighting it, so I'm just like sitting here,
Didn't hit a snap. Got a snap.
and then I finally was just like it was fucked up. I don't remember the rest of that party, but I can tell you what I do remember is going home and my dad laughing. He was laughing a lot. And then I remember that like I was gonna take a shower because I had to have reeked, right? I had to have reeked. And like, so I was like, I'm gonna take a shower. And then I remember my dad like lunging at me.
Yeah.
And like, I did not know what his problem was. I was so like, "Yes, daddy." And so I like took a shower. It wasn't until I told like my girlfriend the next day, and like I was telling her like what my dad did, and she was like, "Oh, she was trying to make you like freak out," and I was like, "Oh, but I'm mad dumb and didn't know that's what he was doing." Yeah, so I'm pretty sure my dad knew that I was fucked up, bro. I'm pretty sure he knew I was fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, when we got caught up, me and my brother, he got way too high, right? And he didn't want to hang out with me and my friends, so but he didn't necessarily know where to go, I guess. So he went home. Big mistake. My dad was like, he was lit.
Oh
Beyond,
shit!
We're young kids getting high, and we had, I think, some pretty good stuff, right? And so he immediately called me. I didn't have plans to go home that night, and I had to come home, and I'm lit too. So he's like, "You're getting high." I'm like, "Nope," denying it. Really dumb, denying it.
Yeah.
So we got in trouble. And then we were walking. Then the next day or two, like that, he was walking around the neighborhood trying to say, "Oh, you're smoking over here. You're smoking over there." So we were not.
No, we weren't. That's so funny. Do you have any other stories that you can think of off the top of your head at this moment?
Yeah.
Tell me another one.
Quick little one. So I made some edibles of my own when I was living in Colorado, and I just used.
How long have you been in Texas, by the way?
About 4 years.
Oh shit! So recent.
Something like that.
Okay.
A little bit before like COVID times, I guess.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
So I made some edibles, and when I lived in Colorado for a little bit when I got out of the military, and I was going to college there, and so I took the advantage and I decided to grow a little bit of weed there in my little 1-bedroom apartment. Ended up growing a pound.
Oh wow.
Yeah, in my little 1-bedroom apartment.
There's more weed than the apartment, yo.
I was going to college. We slept like on a little futon.
Yeah.
Little futon. The rest of the room was a little grow room. And in the corner, I had my computer.
Damn, you was living that life, bruh.
Slept in the plant.
Everything reeked. When it flowered,
Oh man.
everything reeked.
Oh man.
You know the Febreze fabric deodorizer?
Oh wow.
My wife worked in retail, so I'd have her spin and spray her down, and she would just reek so bad.
Oh man.
And she doesn't smoke or really do anything.
Oh
she didn't do anything at that point, really at all. But yeah, she reeked. It's so good. But it came out really dank, and so what I'm trying to say is, so with the with the flour and the trimmings and everything, the trimmings and stuff, the trimmings and stuff like that, I made some really good edibles, but I made really strong. I really didn't know what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
But me and my friend, we split the tray, half and half. We went fishing. And those brownies were just hitting, and I started to lose skin color.
Oh.
I started turning pasty white.
Oh, my life.
Yeah, and I fell off the tree into the pond.
Why were you fishing in a tree?
Because.
Whoa, he asking the real questions.
Because like there's a tree that leans over the water, so I could see like the fish from up there. So I was like, I get up there, and I caught a fish. When I caught the fish, I fell into the water.
I'm gonna jump on the fish. Steve Irwin.
Yeah, I'm like, I caught the fish and I fell into the water. So that was kind of a day ruiner. And then, but the brownies were not over.
Oh no!
The brownies were not over. Like, I really started to lose my skin color, and like I did not like look good or feel good. And I had to pick up my wife because we only had one car at the time, right?
Oh my gosh.
So I had to coach myself how to drive, green light, go, just telling myself how to drive. When my wife got into the car, she looks at me and she's like, "Oh my God, do I need to take you to the hospital?"
Oh.
And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "Well, then can I drive?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh my gosh.
So we switced seats, and she always says, "Never again, never again."
Oh my gosh.
I have the rule of one, and that can mean different things, right? A corner of one, or a whole one, or a whole bag. You gotta know yourself and know what you're consuming and know your dosage.
Right.
So.
I gotta say, like, one time I made some like a syrupy drink for my mother. Actually, it wasn't even for my mother. It was for fucking me. But my mother is just as bad as I am, and I can't do anything alone, right? So I made this drink, and it was like Minute Maid blue raspberry with blue raspberry drink in it,
Yeah.
and I put it over ice, and then like sometimes I put it in the freezer and I make a little slushy kind of thing, right? So I made that for myself. My mother came in and she's like, she just like slurping away, like she, like, I thought my mom was gonna be on her ass, you know what I'm saying? I thought that she was gonna be too up there. Child, she was fine. She was fine. She started cleaning.
Awesome,
She
geez.
right.
Yeah.
She started
Hey,
cleaning. She started
Energizer.
mopping. She made me start getting up and cleaning. I'm like, mommy, listen. My
Wow.
my knees were where your knees were when you were this age. I'm about to get these hoes replaced. Be like the fucking Terminator in this bitch. Like, I don't have good knees, mommy. Like, but she was like she was just on fire. Just a little, just leaving me behind at like 1 o'clock in the morning when people are trying to wind the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's just so good. It's just so good, and just know your dosage though. But I definitely poured for myself and made my mom okay though. So that tells you something. That tells you a lot. For a second there, I thought y'all were talking about like just being high in fields, and I was like, I got a story time about that too. But like, have y'all been high in fields now that we're talking about it?
Most likely, but nothing I can recall.
Are you from here? You're from here.
From here, yeah, Dallas.
From Dallas. Where'd you grow up in? Louisville, Plano?
Coppell, and then Plano,
Okay.
and then
Did you ever go to Louisville High School, like the old school?
no, I went to like Plano school.
Okay, and you didn't come to play there or anything like that? Because we were about the same years.
Play there?
Like high school, like
Like sports.
football? Yeah.
Gotcha. I didn't do football. I did like wrestling, but I guess we did do Louisville a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Were
like,
you on the guys wrestling team 145?
no, no, but I did go to a lot of the games. Like,
Oh,
so
gotcha.
I was like, maybe like you saw the old campus or something.
Gotcha.
Is all I was trying to get at. But basically, at the old Louisville High School in Louisville, Texas, we were just like walking, and we went to the baseball field, which was right behind the school, the furthest point away from the school. And so they sat my black ass out there, and we started to get high. And I was just like, I remember at one point I was just sitting there, and then I was watching myself sit there, and I was just like, yo, she cute as fuck, but why am I looking at her? Like, you know what I'm saying? I did not know why I was looking at myself. And then we just like got up, and then we started walking, and I was just like, what? Why am I watching? Why do I walk like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I did not understand. I was so out of there. Anyway, and in a baseball field of all places, like, anyway, so we asked some of the people on Discord if they would send us their stories. One of our people sent me a story time, which all of these are anonymous. I'm not going to tell, but if y'all decide to tell on yourself, that's y'all's problem and not mine, okay? All right. So this person says, I had a group of friends I knew online, and a couple of us decided to hang out one night. One of the four lived not super far from me and on the way to where the other two lived, so I drove us both up there. It was decided that we were going to do gravity hits. So we go into the bathroom and fill the tub with water. A tub? Is that normal?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of water.
Like a gallon.
Right? Oh my gosh. So they fill the tub with water. I'm really inexperienced and young, so I wanted to make a good impression. I took the entire gallon jug worth of smoke all in one go, held it for as long as I could, and discovered I have at least 3 lungs. Because I assure you, I coughed up more than 2. And we go sit down and keep talking, but I am parched. So I go to the kitchen and grab a glass and start to fill it with water. About halfway through, my niece turned to jelly, and I turned off the faucet just in time. I somehow made it back to the room and didn't spill anything or fall. I don't know how to this day. I am baked. I have never before or since been quite this roasty toasty. Trying to reach up to take out my hair tie feels like it takes half an hour. The only time I can speak unless spoken to is ask when the frozen pizza will be done cooking. I was basically a non-functional blob. Then the person I drove up with me drops a big old bomb on me that she has to work tomorrow and I have to drive her home. WHAT. What? This was not this was not mentioned in advance, even though she swore later that it was. If I'd known I'd be driving, I wouldn't have smoked, but unfortunately, this conversation was had later because I was too high to tell them I was too high to drive home. Oh, and this drive home, I forgot to mention, we lived an hour away. So, yeah, that was a very interesting drive home. The town on the way to the freeway looked like the freaking Magic Kingdom. And to this day, I don't remember most of the drive. And I'm not sure how I even am here to tell you this story. God damn. The Magic Kingdom, though, that's fucking insanity. What do you think about that shit?
Gravity bombs will get you.
Oh my God.
They will get you. I've tried some gravity bombs. They're great.
Have you ever been so high that you saw the Magic Kingdom?
Not the Magic Kingdom. Maybe some Lord of the Rings stuff, but yeah.
Lord of the Rings stuff? What do you mean?
No, just not Magic Kingdom. But I would be so high it'd be Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
That's
I'm
all.
sick of you, bro.
But no,
man.
gravity bombs are good. They are very strong. You can conserve your weed that way. You just do one huge hit.
Oh my God.
Have y'all had a volcano?
A what? A what?
A volcano vaporizer.
Oh my life.
You never heard of it?
Volcano vapor.
You know.
you
It's
fill
a
up you fill up a
$500
bag.
No, I know.
And it filled up this bag. And
It's a very
the only
clean
time I've
way.
thrown up
Very clean.
when I was a kid is taking 2 bags of the volcano the first time. I was just like, all right, I gotta go, guys, and just left, threw up in their driveway, and drove home.
Oh my God.
I was so
You can fill up the big bags and actually
Yeah.
pass them around.
'Cause if you're not
Social
used to it,
gathering, a party,
it'll
something like
destroy you if you're not used to it.
Oh
It's like
my
98%.
gosh.
You're getting like every, you're squeezing every cannabinoid, THC molecule from it. It's crazy. It's like the purest way to smoke. It's awesome.
What do you know about them things? Because you hear about them like they're mythical creatures, like legendary fucking
No,
shits.
no. They're
Like-
you can go buy them. It's yeah.
Like tell us how it works.
At a smoke shop. I mean, it looks like a metal volcano, mini metal
Yeah.
volcano, and you turn it on, and it's like to heat up instead of instead of burning your weed, it just heats it up, so it's vaping it, not combustion, not like burning it in a pipe or a bowl or a blunt, and because it heats it versus burns it, you get more out of it. What's the technical term? You get more THC. It's stronger, because you're heating it, and you just heat it up. You pack this little bowl. It's in this little
You get more out of it at the lower
It's in this little bowl thing.
Like that.
Yeah.
And you put it on, and then you put the bag on top, and you just click a button, and it goes, right? And it turns on, and then the smoke just goes straight into the bag. It inflates itself. You do nothing. You're just waiting for it. You're just like,
Now, like,
and then it inflates. And then when the bag's full, you take it off. You can detach it.
Yeah.
Everybody gets their own little mouthpiece, and you can just pass around this bag of smoke. So it's portable. Like we could do it right here. It doesn't even smell that bad. I should bring it here, and we could smoke in here all day long. And
What
it
the
gets you
literal
super
fuck?
high. It's amazing. It is amazing. I used to swear by it, but then you gotta switch it up and go back to J's and flour and stuff. But
yo, what the fuck? That sounds like some
the
shit from the
volcano is
future.
great. It's German. It's a German company,
Oh my life.
and they're good. They are good.
Living in 3000. What the hell?
It's the future of smoking.
Right, that shit crazy, man. So one of the first times I got high, I was hanging out with my brothers and my eldest brother's girlfriend at the time, and for whatever reason, the girlfriend at the time hated the sound of rappers while high and tried opening a candy bar really quietly. It didn't work, and she just took it and opened it for me. During that same session, I contemplated giving my old lady cat some weed. I had to be talked out of it. What the fuck? That escalated so quickly. Oh my gosh. I will say we have some neighbors like we have neighbors that are really chill, and then we have neighbors that are terrible.
Yeah.
And whenever I'm really high, I like to sit on our patio. We have a like cute little ambiance for our little place, right? And holy Jesus, anytime I just want to watch my fucking cartoons and be stoned outside in my rainbow lights and shit, and here they come screaming and hollering and slamming their car doors. Excuse me, it is 10:30. Okay, can you, if there's a quiet ordinance or some shit, like, do I have to go full Karen on y'all? I just want to be high in peace. Thank you. Anyway, but damn, like, I can't deal with people who harsh your chill when you're fucking high. Like, that's, why were you opening the wrapper like that? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Do y'all have, like, you have, like, a pet peeve or something, like, you just can't, like, deal with it, or like maybe you just don't like tacos or something, like when you're stoned or something?
I have pet peeves, but I don't think of them till I'm doing it, till it happens to me, or you know what I mean. And I'm like, damn, I fucking hate that. But I can't, until it happens.
You just be learning shit about yourself.
Yeah, I don't have those logged in.
Oh, I hate this.
Yeah, I hate this.
God.
I found myself here again.
See, his pet peeve is when someone doesn't remember their pet peeve. So now he's pissed.
Whoa. So there's a few more stories that were sent to me in Discord. Y'all be cutting up in Discord. I'm tired of y'all. Anyway, so this person says, the first time I smoked herb from Colorado, I only took 2 hits and was passed out for 16 hours. Where are you from?
California.
Oh, who's there? Somebody? You spent some time in Colorado?
Yeah.
Okay, I was
Kinda all
like, y'all be fucking people up over there.
I went to school in Kentucky for a little bit too.
Yo, what the fuck? You just from all over. Just from all over. And then after I had my kiddo, 6 months later, I was hanging out with a friend and we smoked. I became violently ill, racing heartbeat, dizzy, and so nauseous. I swear it was laced with something. I didn't touch anything till my kiddo turned 5, and it's been edibles for the last 7 years. The edibles keep me calm, but I hardly eat them because I don't have a medical card. Aww.
Yeah, right.
Dang, man.
You in Grand Prairie?
Ooh, if you're in Grand Prairie. Trav says he can help you out with that. But, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. But also, like, what do you think about that with, like, that it might have been laced with something? What do you think about that?
Maybe.
What
Maybe.
do you think that's, like, an issue? Like, have you ever had a story where something...
I've never ran into it personally. I mean, if I have any doubt, I just don't touch it. I don't mess with it, really, you know. No. I don't have a story for that.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
that's twisted.
yeah.
How dare you?
It could be lace, or it could just affected you maybe differently. You know, sometimes it doesn't help in nausea. Maybe it made you, nauseous and want to throw up and feel sick. Sometimes just a little bit for the right person can make them. Some people can just not have these products,
Right.
Really.
Right.
Just because of the way it makes people feel, and it's not for them.
That's true. I didn't like it for the longest time because the first time I just was too high. I couldn't control it. And in our family, okay, this is like low-key really terrible, but hey, it was family, okay? But in our family, we had our first shot, like a rite of passage, when you were at 9 years old. At Christmas, on Christmas Eve, you would have a shot with your family to bring in Christmas Day, right? And so, like, it was like white chocolate liqueur. I was 9 years old, and that was like the first time I ever had a shot. Anyway, so in my family, we kind of knew what our limits were, and I know that's terrible, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? And my dad also was like, I don't want my girls to be out there like that. But then he also might have went too far, because he also taught us our alphabet backwards. You know what I'm saying? So maybe too far, daddy. But anyway, but you know what I'm saying? So like, it was like uncontrollable for me. And like, when you're so used to like 2 shots of Jack and a drink, you know what I'm saying? A whiskey Dr. Pepper with 2 shots right in the beginning, and coast on the drink all night. You know, that was my drink. I was a mad alcoholic back in the day. Okay, I knew exactly what a bitch could has. And so like being like smoking, doing edibles, like it was like scary to me. But it wasn't until I actually had my kid, like this person said, it wasn't until I had my children that I was like, you know what, my whole body hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a baby growing inside of me. I'm very uncomfortable. Like, I will raise the earth, okay? And it was like the like very last week of my pregnancy, and I was just like, I need something, someplace, somebody help me before I fucking burn some shit to the ground, okay? And like,
the easiest week.
yeah, that's what they say, as your body is literally like. This is what the last week of like both pregnancies were like. It was like your body's like. You can take a nap, bitch. You can take a nap. Like that's what it was like. And it was just like, you don't know if you're going. You have your bug out bag and you're ready to go. So like, I was stressed the fuck out. And that was like the only thing that helped me get it. And I swear, it was like the next day, my water broke. That was like the first time. And like, oh geez, I was not a happy mother. You see this glow? That's not glow. It's fucking sweat. It's my hormones. Like, I hated being pregnant. But anyway, but so like that person talking about weed and pregnancy and childbirth and stuff, that I felt that anyway. So this person says, I hadn't done any of the new weed. What does that mean? Actually, I bet you I do know what it means. Anyway, before 2015, well, it was a special year since my husband and I were turning 40 that year, and I was preparing for a big 40th birthday party for my husband. A friend of mine had given me a small edible that looked like a lifesaver. She said it was 50 milligrams. I had no idea what that meant, but figured it couldn't be too bad. I'd smoked and partied a bit in high school, so I was no stranger to it. Oh, friend, I'm terrified for you. So, as we were decorating for the party, I went ahead and took it, so I could start partying early. Oh boy, when I tell you that I was flying so high as soon as people started arriving, I am not exaggerating. I was louder and friendlier than I've been in my entire life. I even went and quickly printed out the words to Dust in the Wind so that the party could serenade my husband with the song. He refused to agree to a party if we sung Happy Birthday to him. Aww. I think that was the highlight of the party. 30 people singing Dust in the Wind instead of Happy Birthday. It was so much fun. Now I'm more responsible with my nightly consumption and probably less friendly. That's hilarious. Not the new. That was beautiful though. That's like the cutest thing. Do you have like a song? Do you and your wife have a song?
I have a song. Was it Corona and Lime? From, was it Swayze? It's like, something like, baby, can you be my Corona and Lime? Something like that.
You gotta sing it to us.
It's like from back in the day. It's an old song from back in the day.
I'm sure Slap can find a clip of it. You be knowing them songs.
Hell no.
You be knowing some of them songs.
Stuff like that.
You and your wife? Love Shack?
My wife loves...
Travis!
My wife loves Soja, so anytime Soja plays, Always like that.
Ooh.
I love Kiss Me Through the Phone. That's a good one.
Not Soldier.
That's not Soldier Boy?
Not Soldier Boy.
That's Soldier Boy. Oh, that's a different guy.
Soldier, a reggae artist.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I'm
Sorry.
so tired.
Sorry about that.
He said kiss me through the phone.
I'm
Oh,
screaming. Oh my gosh.
Soldier, yeah.
He really should have thought about that.
Yeah, Soldier is
Well,
does it mean
Soldiers first.
Soldiers of Jah Army is what it stands for. SOJA.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
Okay.
Right.
I see you, Michael. I see you.
Yeah. That's my wife's ringtone, all that stuff.
Hey, oh, that's I love it.
Yeah.
You know, it's actually funny. Like y'all said these like really cute ass songs. Me and Slappa is faithfully. What is that, Journey? Yeah. Because we were like real karaoke kids back when we were first starting out. You know what I'm saying? And our friend sang it to us at our wedding shower. So like it was so great. Like the whole bar, like since we were regulars there, like everybody loves to be around me. You know what I mean? But no, I'm kidding. But they gave us the bar like for free. The DJ, like the KJ, was my own personal friend. He did the party for free. You know what I'm saying? So it was super awesome. A super popular local place, just all mine for my wedding. And my friend sang that song to us as we announced the name. Like, you know, people do gender reveals. I'm not into that. I did a name reveal because our daughter's name is a family name. It's my name, which I haven't revealed my name, but it's not hard to find my name, but please, y'all know. Anyway, so my name is Fernie. Anyway, but it was like a name reveal. And like, so he sang that song to us as we revealed our daughter's name, and it was just like a really beautiful moment, and I cried like the little bitch that I am. Okay. All right, guys. I think I don't have any more stories at the moment, at the present. I think we're all tapped out here. I'm really excited to be here hanging out with the guys, with Travis here at the Cannabis Shop. Thanks for letting us be here in Grand Prairie. And Michael, thanks for asking us to even come here. Thanks for asking us to just be here. And thanks for like always just being so awesome. I'm like so excited to like be representing for you guys more. And then other than that, guys, I'm wishing you guys a great day, okay? All right. This boy got the biggest head.
Yeah. Are you sure you don't want to just...
I want it to be awkward. It's going to be
It's
great.
gonna be awkward.
Like,
You
he's
need
probably
some
going to,
space
he's
to
going to
sit.
choose the worst shot. I just know it.
One of those will be good.
Yeah, hey.